Hi everybody, my name is Mr. McLaughlin and I'm a maths recovery teacher in St. Thomas's Junior School where hopefully you or your children go to school. This is my assistant, Spider-Man, and he's going to help me with some counting exercises that you can do at home, just simple exercises. We're going to be counting forwards and counting backwards. This kind of level is for senior infants, maybe junior infants and even first class. I'll show you the exercises and then you can change the numbers to suit your child. So, start off nice and simple. Spider-Man, will you start counting at 7?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
Good. Start counting at 27.
27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33,
Good.
34.
So, see, you only do about 7 or 8 numbers is all you need to do in each sequence. And start, we start mid-decade, so you want them crossing that 10. You want them going from 27, 28, 29, 30 into the 30s. You want them going from the 40s into the 50s, or the teens into the 20s, because crossing that 10 is the tricky bit. So Spider-Man, start counting at 57.
57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64.
Brilliant. Now, your child may be at a level where they're going from the teens into the 20s, or the ones into the teens, or the 20s into the 30s. You have to kind of figure that out with your child yourself. Or they may be up a bit higher and they might be doing from the 90s into the 100s. So Spider-Man, start counting at 96.
96, 97, 98, 99, 100. 101, 102, 103,
Very good.
104.
Just remember, there's no right or wrong place for your child to be at. The level they're at is the level they're at, and that's where you do the exercise. Okay, now we want to do number after. So you want to make sure they know the number after a given number. So Spider-Man, what number comes after 17?
18.
What comes after 28?
29.
What comes after 43?
44.
What comes after 11?
12.
Good. Now, a few tricky ones, like we were saying, you want to make sure they can cross from the teens into the 20s or the 30s into the 40s. We call it crossing the decibel. Decibel is just a 10, 20, 30, 40. So, Spider-Man, what number comes after 29?
30.
What comes after 49?
50.
Very good. Okay. So that's your forward number sequences, counting forwards. So if you do that at home, you do like 2 minutes every couple of days, every day. Brilliant. We're going to do backwards ones now, okay?
Backward.
So count backwards, Spider-Man, from 15.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8,
Very
7.
good. Count backwards from 24.
24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16.
Good. Count backwards from 44.
44, 44, 43, 42, 41, 44, 39, 38, 37, 36.
Good. Okay. Now we'll try number before. Just remember, counting backwards is a lot trickier than counting forwards, so give them a little more time and a little more help on that one. Spider-Man, what number comes before 10?
10, 9,
What comes before
8,
16?
15,
What comes before 22?
22, 21.
Okay, and then remember to track those crossing the decibels. So, Spider-Man, what comes before 20?
19,
What comes before 30?
29,
What comes before 80?
79.
Very good. Okay. If your child is finding it tricky with the number before or the number after, give them two numbers. Give them a lead in. So you could say, if you're going forwards, you could say 14, 15,
16,
22, 23.
24,
Good. Or going backwards, you could say 19, 18,
17,
15, 14.
13.
Good. Okay. We're going to do a little game now. A really simple game. We call it number tennis, where we have an imaginary tennis racket and we're going to hit the numbers back and forth between us. So, especially, I use this especially for counting backwards. So we'll start at 15. Are you ready? 15,
14,
13,
12,
11,
10,
9,
8,
7,
6,
5.
4.
That's it. So you pick where you start. Don't do longer than 10 numbers. That's fine. And another game was, oh yeah, we're going to do, this is a good game. Anyone who's in my class, they love this game. It gets very competitive. This is called Beat the Teacher. So you start at 1, and the object is to get, whoever gets to 15 first wins. So you can take 1 jump or 2 jumps. Let's do rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Paper covers rock. Okay, so I can say, so I'll start, so I can say 1 or 1, 2. So 1, 2,
3,
4,
5,
6,
7,
8, 9,
10,
11, 12.
13.
14, 15. Cool. Okay, so I got the 15 first. Now there's a trick to that game. If I get any good at editing, it might come up at the bottom here. Okay, that's it for this video. We're going to do some more over the next couple of weeks. So I hope everybody is staying well and staying safe and staying home. Okay, thanks, Mel. Bye bye. Thanks, Spider-Man.